Hello WC community. Thanks for joining me for our October video message. I'm here behind the 3-6 building for this month's message. More on that in just a moment. Now that the dust has settled on the start of the school year, I'm thrilled to share specific enrollment data with you for this year. We have another record K-12 enrollment with 1,057 students at this time. This compares to 1,039 at this time last year for an increase of 18 students. I thank the Lord for His faithfulness, all our students and families for entrusting us with this partnership, and the staff who serve our students and families well. To all the new families, once again, welcome to WC. It was great connecting with many of you at the tailgate event just a couple weeks ago. Since my last report, we convened our first ever convocation event to celebrate what God has done in our past and look forward to our future to do greater things through the power of the Holy Spirit. During this event, we shared some key updates on our pursuit of our strategic plan and distributed our annual report. If you weren't able to attend, we mailed the annual reports to the members of our school community in the spirit of transparency and accountability. If you haven't received one yet, you can access it online at our website. I want to stress two key initiatives in this month's message. First, you should have received an invitation by email to participate in the survey called the Flourishing Faith Index. ACSI, our accrediting agent, had a glitch that required us to restart that process. Thanks for being patient with us through that fix. If you haven't had a chance yet to complete the survey, your response is important. Remember, this is a wonderful opportunity for the school to assess how we've done and are doing in terms of facilitating spiritual formation in our students. This is the heart of who we are as a school. The results will provide us helpful information for us to improve in this area that is at our core. Second, our strategic plan calls for launching a capital campaign to help us move forward toward greater things. Before we do that, we want to engage in a feasibility study to see how our community feels about possible growth to serve more families in the future. We'll be working with the consulting firm Mission Advancement over the next few months to determine if and how we should move forward. Over the past 2 years, I've heard many ideas about how we might want to grow. One key idea, particularly in light of our rapid increase in enrollment, is perhaps to enlarge our capacity by adding on to the school. One of those options is adding to the 3-6 building to increase capacity. Please understand that we're soliciting input from members of our community to determine what our next steps might be. We'll share more on that later. I'd like to close by offering a reflection from the book of Psalms. Many of you have worked through articulating what leadership author Simon Sinek calls a personal why statement. I was able to do this a few years ago to come to this personal why statement for myself. To help others know they matter so they can flourish. The idea of flourishing is always at the forefront of my mind. It flows from Psalm 92:12 through 13. The righteous will flourish like a palm tree. They will grow like a cedar of Lebanon. Planted in the house of the Lord, they will flourish in the courts of our God. This biblical metaphor captures the necessity of our lives being planted or rooted in God. It is my hope and prayer that all members of our WC community, especially our students, can grow deep roots so they can flourish and give life away to those who desperately need it. Thanks again for being with me today. Go Warriors!